In Figma you can easily use this loading animation and confirmation. So for in this video we'll create this easy animation only using Figma, so follow the rest of the video. So I will create this animation in two steps. First I will create a artboard, and on that artboard I'm just naming it randomly, so you can name it as you wish. And right after that, on that artboard I'm going to create a rectangle, and as a line it will be, so minimize the height and width and make sure that corners are round. So right after that I'm just putting it in the middle of this frame, and I'm making another copy on it, and just press Ctrl D and slightly reduce the size of the second line, and pick a color for this line. You can choose any color for this. For now I'm just making this color. So in effects, like you can minimize these things or maximize as you wish. So for color I think it's okay now, and now I'm gonna duplicate this frame for 3 times. So just press Ctrl D and put it on the left side, and I'm going to make another copy from it. So this is the 3 frame, and now I'm going to reduce the color line and as much as possible. So on the second frame I will reduce it like this, and on the third frame it will be the full. So now I'm going to prototype this. From the first to second option it will work on after delay. I mean after a time, whatever I set, it will go for the second part, and it will be smart animate and show that it will be slow, and you can actually play with the time as you wish. So from the second part to third frame it will be same after delay, and just reducing the time and smart animate slow, and you can also play with times on that time. And from the last option to third option to fourth option it will be the same after delay, and for this I'm reducing the time, so it will go for instantly. For this it will be dissolve, and just pick a time, and you can actually easily change the time. Now if I go for play, so now for this part it's working. So I'm actually going to create another loading animation before these two. So for this the time actually you can easily pick the best time duration for this, so just play with that. It's depends on you, and so for now I think this is okay. And now I'm going to create another section. So I'm going to create a circle, and so on that circle just hold this point inside and it will create a hole, and from inside just reduce it, and so and join this point. So in Figma you can easily make this type of circle, maybe you know that, and just pick any color as you wish. So I'm going to create angular, it will be work as a loading animation. So on that point I will create another circle which matches with the edges, and I'm going to put these on that point and make sure that the color matches with the previous one. So I think now it's okay, and it seems like it is a part of that. So I'm going to create a variant and now just name it as anything. So I'm going to create another variant from it, and you can easily create variant by pressing on it. So 4 is okay for now, and for this loading animation it needs to be in different state, in different position. Then when it changes its position, it will work as a loader. So I'm going to just change the angle of it, and so just change the angle from, and you can manually move it and just changing it in the angle point. So if I join these things, and this is now as a component, and in prototype I will do the same thing. It will be after delay, at a times it will be, so it will be smart in it, and make sure that it is linear. So for this part you can also play with time as you wish, and after that it will be after delay, and make sure that the time is less on the time, and from the third to fourth one it will be same, the after delay on milliseconds, multi-note and linear. From the last option to first option it will be the same after delay, and I'm just taking 1 millisecond, and the remaining will be the same. So this is now a component, and I'm taking another artboard. So I will put this component on this artboard, and just make sure it is on the middle of this artboard. And the thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to prototype these options with the previous ones. So if I connect these, so it will work as after delay, and the time will be like this, millisecond. You can change it later, so it will be dissolve and linear. So now if I go to the final preview, it will seems like that. So I'm going to relate these three options from the first line loading animation to the then loader, and then it will be the confirmation animation. So I've just connected this from the third option. So for now I think from flow 1 to flow 2 it will work as a single animation. So by following these simple steps you can easily actually make this type of animation. So this is the animation type, and it will load again and again.